Vanessa's van life journey. I am Vanessa. I live in a van, and her name is Treasure. I am about to get up. I've been up for a while. I just haven't been up out of bed. I just got through going live on my other channel, VANESSA-VIPB. And I am here now to talk to you guys about van life, being van life on repeat. Just like home life, van life is very repetitious. Every day you got to do the same thing. You got to start your daily routine with the same routine. And in my case, it's picking up my mattress every day. Every day I have to start by picking up my mattress, putting my mattress up, and before I could do anything else, because my mattress is on the floor, before I could do anything else, I have to pick up my mattress. So van life can be very repetitious. You got to do the same things over again. You got to pick up your mattress. You got to clean up. You got to cook. You got to wash dishes. Because you live in a small space, you got to stay on top of those little bitty things that might not be a lot if you were living in a house, because your house is spread out wide and everything is not consolidated in one place. Because you live in a van, everything is consolidated in one place. So you got to repeat the same process every day. Every day I got to wake up, I got to pick up my bed, I got to fold my blankets. I just got to fold in my blanket that I slept with last night. And then I got to move everything around. When I get ready to cook, I got to move stuff around. I got to wash my dishes after I cook. So a lot about van life is repetitious and on repeat. And me being a YouTuber, a lot is repetitious too, because I got to film a video, I got to edit the video, I got to get the footage off my phone, and then I got to start over and do the same thing the next day. So that's what I'm about to do today. I'm about to pick up my mattress. I'm in a parking lot. I did sleep in a parking lot last night. I went to a state park and they did not have, they did not have any campsites available. So I'm still close to the state park. I'm in between 3 state parks right now. And so I'm trying to decide which one I want to go to. I went to 2 of them already, but the way that I do my videos, and I show y'all the park that I went to, I'm not doing like an official tour of the park. And I want to enjoy the park. I want to show y'all what I did, but I also want to do official tours too. So I might do both. So I'm thinking about going back to the park that I went to yesterday and doing an official tour of that park. But I have no footage on my phone right now. Even though I have 3 phones, the primary phone that I'm filming on, I have no footage on it. So I'm thinking about, I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. But I'm about to pick up my bed. I am sleeping in a parking lot. I didn't really sleep like super fabulously good last night because there were a lot of people in the parking lot that I was in last night, and they were drinking, and it was a lot of youngsters, and they was drinking and being around bunches and just making noise and acting crazy. And so I didn't really get a good night's sleep last night because of all the noise. But anyway, I'm about to pick up my mattress. And while I'm waiting on this video, I'm waiting on a video to upload. I don't think it's gonna upload. Like, I think it'll end up taking all day to upload, and that's gonna keep me from doing something today. So I'm just gonna let that video do what it do, and I'm gonna go do what I want to do today, whether that is going back to the other park that I went to yesterday, which I think that's what I'm gonna do since I'm already in the area. Go do like a official tour of that park. Go do like an official tour. I'm gonna roll this, but I'm gonna do it this way because if I bend down, y'all might see my chest. And I don't want y'all to see the tatas. So I'm gonna roll this up. I'm rolling up my mat. I put my mat down on the floor every night. That keeps condensation from getting on my mattress. So right now I'm sweeping the floor. I usually sweep my floor before I put my mattress down, and then I usually sweep it when I put my mattress up in the morning, because sometimes stuff been fell from somewhere or whatever, so I usually try to sweep it again. So one thing that goes on repeat in van life is, for me, is one thing that I am repeating over and over in van life is I am always sweeping and mopping my floors. Always. That's something that is always just a repetitive process, because you're tracking going in and out of your van, and you're tracking trash in and out. So if you want clean floors, that's going to be something that you're going to repeat. You're going to repeat sweeping your floors. So I'm going to fix me something to eat this morning. I'm going to wipe this thing off and put it up. A must-have in van life is a spray bottle. A spray bottle with some water in it. And you need to keep it somewhere where it's not going to waste. In van life, you need to do what you need to do, use what you need to do, then try to always put it back, because it's so easy for your van to get cluttered. my van is, I got places for a lot of stuff, but sometimes my van is like very cluttered because I accumulate stuff and I don't always put stuff back right away. So I'm constantly moving stuff around. You got to move stuff around to get to stuff in the van life, because sometimes something is in your way. Say for instance, let me show you. Because I put my bed down on the floor at night and then I move my toilet over here, I want to be able to have my toilet where I could wake up in the middle of the night and use the bathroom. So usually I'll throw stuff over there. I'll throw stuff on the stove. So I have my blankets up here. I have my blanket up there that I put up there. So now I'm trying to get to my stove. So I'm going to have to move this stuff out the way to get to my stove. So I got to move stuff around. And once I wake up, I usually take this thing, which is my blanket. I usually take that and set that over there. And I can bring my pillow that I sleep on and put that right there. And then now I can sit over here and I can move this seat over and sit down. Let me see if I'm gonna put back on the same clothes I had on yesterday. Make me sweat, make me lose my breath. Let me see if I'm gonna put these pants back on. Okay. Sometimes never mind. I'm gonna put on something else this morning. I know I took some ground beef out yesterday, and I think the ground beef, here's some water that I could use to wash a plate out or whatever. Happy Saturday. What y'all got planned for today? I'm eating some almonds. I need to move some water in my refrigerator. I think I can have room for some water in my refrigerator. When I come from hiking, I have me some cold water. And because your trash cans are smaller in Vanlife, you have to empty your trash every day, sometimes a couple of times a day, because you have such a small trash can. So that's something else that is on repeat. And if you don't want no odors in your van, you want to empty your van every day, because it's going to be hotter in your van than home life, and sometimes that heat can make those odors intensify more. So you want to make sure you're emptying your trash every day, and sometimes twice a day as needed. So yeah, my trash can gets full fast. Because I have a little smell trash can. I have a little smell trash can. Let's see if we can get some water in the refrigerator. I think I might be able to fit maybe 3 bottles. Well, at least 2 down there. We're gonna eat some strawberries this morning, and I already rinsed them off. We're gonna eat some strawberries this morning. I have some eggs from the farm that I was at yesterday, and her chickens hatch blue eggs. She said it's some Americana chickens or something, and they hatch blue eggs. So I probably get to taste some blue eggs this morning, and some bacon. So I'll cook 3 of these eggs this morning, and some bacon. How is everybody doing today? I hope y'all doing wonderful. I know I asked y'all that a couple of times, but people be coming in here different times, so I'm trying to speak to everybody. So I'm gonna cook 3 eggs. Oh, wait. I'm gonna cook 3 eggs this morning, and then I could put 3 in here. voila. So we're gonna have some, I wish I was still near her so I could recycle these and give them back to her. I wish I could, oh, so we're about to do eggs and bacon this morning. And my skillet is cleaned. I washed everything yesterday. And I'm going to put this back up on the refrigerator. I didn't check to see if there is a Planet Fitness in my area. In the area that I'm in. Thumbs up the video. Come on in, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. I know some of y'all are doing chores. I'm going to wash my hands. I got some water down here. And if there's not a Planet Fitness around, I'm gonna take me a Vanlife bath later after I eat. While I'm waiting on this video to upload, which I still don't think is gonna upload by the time I get through with everything, but it is what it is, girl. Let me dry my hands. It is what it is. So I'm going to warm up my bacon first. We're gonna do, that bacon was broken. I think that's the other piece. We're gonna do 4 pieces of bacon this morning. And I'm probably gonna have liver and onions for dinner or lunch today. An almond fell on the floor. Almond joy got nuts. The mountains don't feed us. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. I always feel like a nut. That's why I am a nutty butty. Cause I always feel like a nut. I always feel like a nut. This was had something in there to drink yesterday, so I'm just... I'll put this up here. I'll need an empty jar again. Put this back. Put that somewhere until I finish that. I forgot to throw this in my trash bag. I got another bag right here I can use for a trash bag this morning. Yeah, I'm hungry. I just went live on the other channel, and I had a video come out this morning on this channel. See this thing? I don't know why it's taking so long to process. I'm in town. And it shouldn't be taking that long to process, but whatever. Miss Sandra say, good Saturday morning, Vanessa. Great video. Love everything chocolates. My favorite are those little chocolates. I call them turtles with the pecan nuts in them. Yummy. Child, these people need to stop. Wow. What in a Donkey Kong is going on? Y'all really need to stop. Y'all really need to stop. It's so funny. The devil is a liar and Jesus is the Messiah. Okay, I'm waiting on this video to upload. This is gonna take a while to upload. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna cook those 3 eggs as soon as my bacon. Warms up. I'm waiting on my Amazon gift cards to upload so I cashed in and redeemed $60 on my Amazon gift cards on Fetch. If you guys are not signed up for Fetch and you don't know what Fetch is, let me take this opportunity while I'm showing y'all, but I just redeemed $50 and $10. That's $60. So I'm waiting on it to process. It takes 3 days when you request your gift cards. It takes 3 days for them to process. So as soon as they process, I will be going to Amazon and placing my order. I got some underwear in my cart on Amazon. Let me see. I put some underwear in my cart the other day. So yeah, I got 3 things in my cart and they total $65.67. I got some underwear in my Amazon cart, and I'm gonna use uh, my points off of Fetch to pay for them. So let me tell y'all about Fetch. Fetch is an app where you scan your receipts, you refer friends and family members, co-workers, and you could also play games to get points. So if you scan the QR code, put your phone over the QR code like you're going to take a picture, it's going to take you to the site. Once you go to the site, you give them some information. It's like 3 questions. You don't have to put your real name. You don't have to put, they don't ask you for no driver's license, no address, nothing like that. You just give them some basic information, whatever name you want people to know you by. It don't have to be your real name. It don't have to be your last name. It could be a nickname. It could be your initials. Once you put that information in, they're going to ask you for a referral code. My referral code is P6WCJQ. And you give them that referral code. And after that, you scan your first receipt. Once you scan your first receipt, you're going to get your points. Whatever points that they were giving out at the time when you signed up, that's what points you're going to get. So if you take forever to scan your first receipt, whatever points you signed up for at that time, that's the points you're going to get when you finally scan your receipt. So right now they're giving away 1,000 points when you use my referral code P6WCJQ. You're gonna get 1,000 points, and I'm gonna get 1,000 points. This is not sponsored. Nobody is paying me to tell you about this. I'm only telling you about it because this is an app that I use, and I get free money from the app. I just showed you my Amazon gift cards that I got. I've gotten over like $300-400 from them before. So there are a lot of people who signed up for Fetch and you haven't scanned your first receipt yet. If you have signed up for Fetch and you've never scanned your first receipt, go ahead and scan your first receipt. You're not going to get points until you scan your first receipt. It's a lot of people. I don't want to call your names, but I can see everybody who signed up and didn't scan your first receipt. So if you signed up and you didn't scan your first receipt, go ahead and scan your first receipt and start scanning your receipts daily. It's a lot of y'all. Let me see how many people haven't scanned their first receipt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 for now. People have not scanned their first receipt. When you sign up, I don't get my points and you don't get your points till you scan your first receipt. When you sign up the first day, go find a receipt and scan your first receipt. Again, that's the QR code. Scan it. My referral code is P6WCJQ. If you sign up and you don't use a referral code, you're not going to get any points. And right now they're promoting I get 1,000 points and you get 1,000 points when you sign up and scan your first receipt using my referral code. So let me show y'all again. These are all the Amazon gift cards that I have redeemed. That's 100, 200, 300, 360 is what I've redeemed in the past. And right now, I'm waiting on $50 and $10. It's a processing. I'm waiting on them to finish processing my request to get those 2 Amazon gift cards. As soon as I get those 2 Amazon gift cards, I'm going to go to Amazon and place my order for the stuff that I have in my cart. So y'all sign up today to fetch. If y'all signed up already and you've never scanned your first receipt, go ahead and scan your first receipt. I got some receipts I need to scan because I don't know where they at, but I got quite a bit of receipts. I need to scan. I don't know if this is one of them. Ain't nothing on there. I done had that one so long it done faded out. But yeah, scan your receipts every day, people. Please, please, please. And if you play any video games on your phone, what you want to do is you want to take all them apps off your phone and go to Fetch and start playing the games on Fetch, because you get points for playing those games on Fetch. So these are the eggs from the farm that the lady gave me. Yellow, very yellow. See, it's blue. The egg is blue. Very yellow yolk. And her chickens free range. They just walk around. I don't know what else she feeds them, but they free range. Let me show you guys the yolks. Very, very yellow yolks. Sometimes when you buy eggs commercially, they have tricks of the trade. I've seen some videos. Some farmers feed their chickens certain things to make their yolks yellower. I forgot what that is that they feed them. But y'all sign up for Fetch today. If you signed up for Fetch already and you haven't scanned your first receipt, please scan your first receipt. Let me scan my receipt from last night. And how you scan your receipt, you take your phone, you press that little orange thing, put it over your receipt, swipe up. You need to scan the store, the date, and the total. You're going to have a check mark, all 3 check marks. If all of them are not checked, then it'll tell you what you need to scan again. Then you just press up. And I'm going to get some points for scanning my receipt, probably 25 points. Yep. So I got 25 points for scanning that receipt. And those points be adding up, so I don't care how many points I get. I just try to remember to scan my receipts every day. Oh, I didn't put any seasonings in my egg. Oh, wait a minute. I went to HEB yesterday. I forgot to look for black pepper, salt, my Redmond salt, and some parsley. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to HEB today. I forgot to do that. So while I'm still in this town, because I'm gonna pass back by the HEB later. I'm gonna pass back by the HEB later. Oh, them yolks is really, really, really yellow. That is some really yellow yolks in those eggs. Some really yellow yolks. Make me sweat. Somebody just scanned their receipt. Thank you, Miss Deborah, for scanning your receipt or signing up. Thank you, Miss Deborah. It shows me. Thank you, Miss Deborah, for signing up and scanning your first receipt. Now continue to scan your receipts. You have 14 days to scan your receipt from the time you make the purchase. And if you have extra receipts right now, you just signed up today. So if you have extra receipts right now from 14 days ago, you can scan those receipts today. So you can scan those receipts today. So if you have older receipts that are up to 14 days old, you can scan those receipts right now. So when you first sign up, if you have old receipts, just go ahead and scan them. Y'all, look how yellow those eggs are and the yolks are. Those are natural eggs from the farm I was on. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Father God, we thank you for this food we're about to receive, your blessings, your kindness, your mercy, your grace, all the provisions you made upon our lives, Lord Jesus, everything you've done, everything you're about to do, Father God. Father God, we thank you for protecting us against all hurt, harm, and danger, encamping your angels round about us. Everything the enemy plots and plans against us, Father God, let it return to his household, his doorstep, and his life. Let him reap that which he sowed. In the mighty name of Jesus, we thank you for this food. Amen. I don't have no pepper in here. I got to go back to HEB. That's what I forgot. That egg is good. And it's yellow. I don't think I've ever seen an egg this yellow before. That is a yellow egg, y'all. I need to call her and ask her what she feeding them chickens. Y'all, that is the benefit of living on a farm. I remember as a child, because my mom never stayed in one place long. But one time, we was living in this country area, and we never had much. We would go to bed hungry a lot sometimes. But I remember we lived in this house that I think somebody was letting us live in, and it was in back of a potato farm. After the man would harvest his potatoes, he would let us go in the field and pick any potatoes that the machine missed. So we would just like eat a lot of starch, y'all. We had potatoes, everything was potato. Smothered potatoes every day. No meat, just smothered potato. And I remember it was an old lady down the street. She had some chickens. But she couldn't get out there and check the chicken thing every day for the hatched eggs. So she asked our mama, can we come down there every day? Every day we would have to go down there and go get them chicken eggs out. And she would give us like a dozen of chicken eggs every day, or however often. She'd give us some eggs every day. And that's how we got to eat. Y'all, we had to work. The children, we had to work to eat. We had to go out in the field and pick potatoes so we could have some potatoes, some smothered potatoes for dinner. We had to go get them eggs every morning from that old lady so we could have some eggs. I think a lot of people need to leave children where they at. If you already struggling with one child, with two children, why you gonna have 4, 5, 6 children? If you ain't taking care of one child, why you gonna have 4, 5, 6 children? Like, that's the biggest, one of the biggest pet peeves I have with the woman that brought me into the world. She was not taking care of us. She didn't have an education. She didn't have a degree in nothing. She wasn't really working nowhere. And all she was doing up is laying up and having babies that I had to take care of. Why are you going to sit up and have all these kids? You can't feed them. We're going to bed hungry. A lot of days we're going to bed hungry. We're walking around dirty. we lived in abandoned houses or houses that people let us live in with no lights, no gas, no water. We used to have to catch rainwater to take a bath. We had to warm up water on the stove most of our lives to take a bath. That's why I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I grew up like this. You know, people want to make fun of people who have to warm up water to take a bath, but a lot of people had to warm up water to take a bath. Their mama probably had to warm up water to take a bath. But yeah, even when there was running water available in the city, she couldn't afford no warming water. She couldn't afford no lights. It was many a days we lived in houses. Children in the neighborhood used to make fun. I'm telling you, we lived in an abandoned house one time. The house was covered with weeds and trees. No windows in the house. All the windows was broke out. The house floor was the ground. And we go to school every day and be picked on and teased because we was the kids living in the abandoned house. People shouldn't bring children into the world knowing you can't feed them, you can't educate them. How do you want the best for a child and your children, and you didn't even bring them into the best situation that you could have brought them in? Go get yourself together. Go get you an education. Go to school, go to college, go to the Army, go to the Marines, go to the Air Force. Go do something with your life. Experience life. And make the best that you can make out of your life before you bring a child into the world, only to suffer. We suffered as children. Some of my siblings don't know their daddy, ain't never seen their daddy before, never had a relationship with their daddy. If their daddy was gonna be like mine, though, they better off not knowing him. But people literally bring children into those type of situations. It's really sad. You got to think about what you're doing and the consequences of what you're doing before you do it. Having sex unprotectedly has so many adverse effects. One, you can get pregnant. Two, you can get an STD. Some people going around here getting pregnant, having one-night stands, getting pregnant for complete strangers. Now you have to bring a baby into the world. You don't know who the daddy is because you had so many one-night stands. Not a child. Now you're going to bring a child into the world that ain't going to know who his father is, ain't going to have a relation. It's just so many negative effects to that one decision of you having sex unprotectedly. Even if you know the person. That don't mean after you get pregnant, they going to be around. Some people wanted to have sex with you. That don't mean they want to have a baby. Some women have children to trap men. Then the men be bitter that she got pregnant, and then he spitefully don't have nothing to do with the child because he didn't want no child to begin with. Like I seen a YouTube, no, was it on YouTube or Instagram? This man was calling these women out. I think a woman got pregnant for him on purpose, and he was like, he didn't want no child. He told her he didn't want no child. He not having nothing to do with a child. He was like, he should not have to pay child support for a child he didn't want. He said he didn't want. She went got pregnant on purpose. And y'all, I kind of agree with him. Like, you making a decision to have a child for a man that don't want no child, you got to carry that child 9 months. You're going to have to raise that child 18 years, 21 years. And it's like you're trying to force somebody to be a parent. And yes, he should have used protection. However, it's some women that tell men that they can't have no kids. They got their tubes tied. Or they on pills. And they be lying. There's some people that lie to get pregnant. The bottom line is you need stability mentally and physically to properly raise up a child. Children need nourishment, love. You don't bring a child into the world because you wasn't loved and you want something to love. A child is not a pet that you get for entertainment and because you want some company, because you want a friend, because you want to be loved. That is so selfish. I see so many people having kids, children after children after children. You ain't taking care of the children you have. The children you have walking around with their hair not combed, with a snotty nose, with a dirty diaper on, and you steady having children. Why? Why do that to them kids? But people do it. People do it. And they think it's cute. They think it's cute having all them different children with different baby daddies. John Boy, he don't know who his daddy is. Bessie Sue, she don't know who her daddy is. No accountability. You have no accountability for your actions. Sleeping with men that you're not married to, having children for men that you're not married to, and having children for men that are not going to be in your children's life. That is no accountability. And all you want thinking about is child support. It's more to being a parent than child support. You know, that child ain't going to know his daddy. That's pathetic. I never wanted to have a child out of wedlock. I had some guys I was dating that wanted me to have a child. Once you get pregnant, we gonna get married. No, we not. We ain't getting married. We is not having no child before we get married. You gonna find somebody else to have your baby, but it ain't gonna be me. I ain't having no baby before I'm married. No. So thank God that was never my situation. And thank God I kept that mentality. I didn't want to have a child out of wedlock. I didn't want no children without being married. And it's bad enough you can get married and end up divorced and still be raising a child by yourself, but don't start off like that. Don't start off knowing you're gonna be a single mother. You have a choice not to be a single mother. You have a choice to choose for your child to have a father and to know who their dad is. You have a choice. Now, might not end up working out the way you want it to work out, but at least try to choose to give your child stability from a mentally stable parent. Mentally, physically, is more to raising a child than finances. Are you emotionally stable to love a child? Like, I don't understand some people who like suffer from depression really, really, really bad, and they have children, and then they stand in the bed all day and they still depressed, and they not there for the children because they're depressed. You are depressed. You need healing. Don't have no children and you're suffering from depression, or you're suffering from I've seen like on 600-pound Life where those women be laying up in the bed and they 600 pounds and they can't get out the bed, and they children doing everything for them. I seen one 600-pound Life where the child was up there bathing his mama. That is, don't bring no child into the world. You got issues. Get your issues situated. Get yourself settled in to who you are in life, who you want to be, before you bring children into the world to be your slave, to be bathing you, to be cooking food for you, to be bringing you plates of food, to grow up with a hatred towards you because they had to do everything for you. Children ain't supposed to be taking care of you. You're supposed to be taking care of them. Ain't no child supposed to be cooking for you and bringing you food. I'm talking about a child. Cooking you food, bringing you food, taking care of the other siblings, bathing you. That is despicable. I really is. It's despicable. I think human services should step in and find a better placement home for them children. Any parent that sits up there and the child has to physically take care of them, like me, my mama pimped me out for work in the neighborhood, and my other sisters and brothers, we was out there cutting grass, 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 years old, pushing a lawnmower, going around in the neighborhood cutting people grass for money. So you just had children so they could take care of you? No, get up. Don't stop having kids. Kids is not a meal ticket. Kids is not a free ride. That's not fair to the children. The children don't have no lives. I didn't have no life as a child. I didn't grow up playing, and my sisters and brothers was my Barbie dolls, because I had to comb their hair, change their diapers, wash their nose, fix them something to eat, wash clothes. I was literally at a washer and a dryer all day, almost every day, standing at a washer and dryer washing clothes at 8 and 9 and 10 years old. Like, my mom abandoned us and we was living with our grandmother at this time, and my grandmother was working. I was the only person in the house that was in charge of everything. I was responsible for cooking for my sisters and brothers, bathing them, combing their hair, washing their clothes. I'm literally in the kitchen because the washing and dryer was in the kitchen. I'm literally in the kitchen all day long, cooking, washing clothes. The bathroom is next door to the kitchen. I'm bathing them, combing their hair, taking care of them while they outside playing, running around. I'm in there cooking, washing clothes. I was a little woman because women, my mom, abandoned her responsibility as a mother. So I had, as the oldest, to do what needed to be done for my sisters and brothers and myself. So don't bring children in the world if you not mentally stable and you can't be there for them mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, educationally. Leave children where they at. It's something you could do about that. You can go get your tubes tied. You can go get on some birth controls. And then some of y'all want to say, well, I don't believe in birth controls. I don't believe in getting my tube tied. Do you believe in neglecting it and depriving a child of what they need? I'd rather for you to get on some birth controls. I'd rather for you to get your tubes tied than to bring a child into the world that you're going to neglect and you're not going to love and you can't provide for. Like sometimes you got to choose the worser of two evils. Is it better to get your tubes tied or get on birth controls? Or is it better to bring a child into the world that you can't provide for, you can't take care of, you can't love? You're not mentally or physically stable to take care of them. If you can't even take care of yourself, if you're physically incapacitated where you can't do nothing for yourself, why are you trying to bring a child into the world? You can't even bend down and tie your own shoe. Why are you trying to bring a child into the world? You can't even walk 2 miles. Why are you trying to bring a child into the world? Why? Just why? I just have questions. Why would you do that? Like there's such an injustice to the child. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm venting. Anyway, I'm about to I'm still waiting on this video to upload. I don't think this video gonna ever upload. It's 12 o'clock. I'm checking my messages on the channel. So if you were watching this live stream and you were watching the other live stream on the other channel earlier, leave some comments on the live stream after it's over with. I am about to, this video is still at 14%. I'm about to take a bath and put on some clothes and see what I'm gonna do today. I need to go to HEB while I'm thinking about it. Go get me some salt, some peppers, some parsley, and any other seasonings that I need. I need to do that. So I'm gonna take my bath. I got my water boiling right now. Please check out the video from earlier today. I went to Velita's chocolate store in Abilene, Texas. So y'all check out that video. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Leave in the comments. Let me know if you were in the live. Let me know what you're doing today and what the weather is like where you're at. Leave multiple comments in the comment bar below, and I'll be talking to you in the comments. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love y'all. I'll be back live on one of the channels later.